Mani Padme Hum, Reflections through the Mantra for Loving Kindness. In the late 1960s, Eric Kendall spent his days hunched over sterile tabletops. Far from the burning draft cards and social experiments of Washington, Aplysia californica rolled around in these giant tubs of warm salt water. It's easy to stumble into foreign environments. Nam, Afghanistan, Korea, Iraq, a tub of lukewarm water, or even a one-bedroom apartment just outside of Fort Hood. By Kendall's hand, these spotted slugs were plucked from the ocean floor. It was a simple experiment, really. Just flick the slug siphon with a thin metal rod and note the depth of recoil. Now, add a small electric charge, and this time the recoil is more dramatic, more sustained, what Kendall considered proof of an affected short-term memory. At the time, I had no baseline for what it meant to live with you. But I quickly became familiar with the if-onlys and your faults. In the short term, I developed my own perversion of a mantra. How do I fix this? How do I get out of this? How do I fix this? How do I get out of this? But Kendall's goal was greater than the short term. He wanted to build new neural networks, permanently shock fresh pathways into existence. This required a series of shocks. No, a series of series, starting with 5 millivolt pulses. Those early outbursts would often trigger confusion, disbelief. My mantra evolved. How do I fix this? How do I hide this? How do I fix this? Increased to 10 millivolts. Note the depth of recoil. New neural networks began to emerge. With each shattered coffee mug, every damaged tabletop, I adapted by speaking less. Silent, I chant, how do I hide this? How do I learn to live around this? 20 millivolts. Note the increase in recovery time. Each fucking bitch was treated with a Vicodin. Every "where are you" and "stop talking" made just a little more tolerable with a Jameson chaser. And then, 30-minute rest period. 5 days a week, you'd leave before dawn, and I'd return around sunset. Each week, for 40-some-odd hours, I could almost breathe. And then repeat. 5 millivolt pulses. Some mornings, unable to lie still, I'd leave minutes after you. Shortly past 5, I'd pack a change of clothes, drive to work, and run the track around the building. In circles, I would run and run and run and run. Rest, repeat, 10 millivolts. Rest, repeat, 20 millivolts. Rest, repeat, rest, repeat, repeat, repeat. One morning, instead of leaving, I pulled the 22 out of our closet. Its full weight resting in a hand that did not feel my own. Seconds passed, maybe hours. How was the sky still dark? At the foot of my bed, my left hand reached for the ammo and found my cat Tommy. In an instant, we shattered to the floor. The gun, the empty magazine, and my uncontrollable sobs. Rest, repeat, rest, repeat. Rest, repeat, repeat, repeat. Leave for a long weekend. Hell, take a week or two. By now, Kendall's already proven that when you return, if you were to lightly brush that siphon with a tip of a pencil, the recoil would be just as dramatic, equally sustained, as if you had administered all those electric shocks just moments ago. Today I saw a video of an infant laughing, rolling around with 2 baby pugs. I spend my Friday nights meditating on the value of loving kindness. Mani Padme Hum. How do I fix this? Mani Padme Hum. How do I expose this? Mani Padme Hum. How do I get out of this? Mani Padme Hum. 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 This morning, I woke up.